This episode of The Modern Rogue brought to you by Audible.
Go to audible.com/rogue or text the word rogue to 500-500 and get a free book and a 30-day free trial.
Yeah, man, and spell rogue right. It's rogue, not rouge.
R-O-G-U-E.
Rogue, if that's what you have to call it.
Not helping. Okay, so I don't really know what's in a blood and sand.
Blood. Sand.
Sand, but that just makes me think drinks have some of the coolest names. Give me a drink name, and then this guy will come up with something on the spot.
Sure.
Coolest name you can think of.
Yeah. Cow testicles and maggots.
Shot of Rumplements. On the rocks. On the rocks.
All right, I don't want to play this anymore. I don't want to play this stupid game.
That's pretty good.
It's a stupid game. All right, we are back at an undisclosed location in downtown Austin with Trevor.
How you doing?
Our favorite bartender in the world. Trevor, you are going to be teaching us something that one of our patrons requested. This is a blood and sand.
Yeah, now the Blood and Sand is an interesting cocktail because like most cocktails, it does come back at different times as far as popularity goes and people drinking it and being rediscovered by younger people. Blood and Sand, it just seems to hit on each decade. It comes back in waves with people asking for it. You'll make one, and then you'll make 20, and then you'll never make it again. It's a really odd drink, but...
What's odd about it? I'm totally unfamiliar with blood and sand.
Well, as far as the history goes, the first written account of it was in 1930 in Harry Craddock's The Savoy Guide. It was named after a Rudolph Valentino movie called Blood and Sand, about a bullfighter. That's really all they know.
Which is funny because there's nothing Spanish about this drink because it actually has scotch.
I would like to believe it was created by a bull. And that's the secret origin of it.
No. It's actually bull's sacrificial blood from Moloch.
He's like, my vengeance is near.
Now, the thing about a Blood and Sand, though, you don't see many mixed cocktails with scotch in it because scotch is
expensive. You don't want to mix that. You want to appreciate it straight on.
That just seems like sinful to me. You just drink scotch straight. Why would you use scotch instead of just a regular whiskey?
You're going to get a lot of smoky notes from it. Depending on the scotch that you use, you're mainly going to get earthy tones from it with the Islay peat and coming from the Highland area.
I think that's one of my favorite parts when we learned about scotch, is knowing that the peat is the actual earth where this was made and that the liquid is imbued with this, and you're actually tasting another country on the other side of the world. That's got to give some texture to any kind of drink.
There's a couple of scotches you can literally taste the sea salt water.
Wow.
You're just drinking the marrow of an entire country.
Simply from the wind hitting the peat.
Oh wow, that's fascinating. All right, so tell us what's in it.
So it's a pretty simple drink, and depending on which recipe you look at, you'll see it change from here and there. It's basically equal parts. What we're gonna start with first, the original recipe did call for blood orange juice. Now, blood oranges aren't always in season. Like as of right now, they're not in season in Texas. You can simply just use orange juice.
Okay. Now the blood oranges are gonna give it like a reddish color.
Yeah, you're gonna have a reddish tint here.
And a different flavor, of course, but not too dramatically different where it
Now,
changes it.
The one thing is, I can't remember if this is orange juice or modern Rogue Pruno.
Oh God! Oh, it's splashing on me.
So does anyone, do you want to
Here's what you
tell me?
If we drank it, it's orange juice.
Okay,
If
all
we
right.
didn't drink it, it's the Pruno.
Just making sure. Don't ever do that stuff without me again. You guys need to be supervised. We're just gonna simply put 3/4 ounce, and every ingredient in this drink is gonna be 3/4 ounce.
So there's just a tiny bit of orange juice.
Yeah, this
okay.
is gonna be shaken and served up. So this is a sipping drink. Not gonna be a lot to it.
Okay.
Next, we're going to move to cherry herring, which is a cherry flavored liqueur.
I was like, is it a cherry flavored fish?
Yes.
Cherry. He pulls out this wiggling live fish. Like, this is cherry.
I thought, is it a Swedish fish?
Yeah, it is what it is. It's just a cherry liqueur. It's really good. It pairs well with rum. You'll see it in a lot of tiki drinks. It mixes well with a lot of fruit juices. You get a lot of natural cherry flavor from this particular one. If you're gonna buy a cherry liqueur, get a herring. It's just well made. So once again, 3/4.
Okay, so far it's just all sweetness.
Yeah.
With a little bit of acid, right? In
Oh,
the
sure.
orange juice. But yeah, a lot of sugar I'm seeing so far.
And then next, once again with the sweetness, we're gonna use sweet vermouth.
Okay.
This is gonna be so sweet.
And like I always say, when it comes to vermouth, don't skip out. Pay for the good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheap vermouth can ruin a drink.
And we talked about this before, but vermouth is basically like fortified wine. Like you got wine, you got port, and then you got vermouth, right? Okay.
A regular vermouth is going to help dry the drink out. This is going to help sweeten it up, even though it really doesn't need much more sweetening. But a sweet vermouth is just, again, sugar added to a vermouth. Again, 3/4. And then lastly, we're going to be putting in our scotch. Scotches can be expensive and it's meant to be sipped. It's really not a mixer. So if you're gonna use a scotch, go mid-level. You don't have to go crazy with it. You don't need a 12-year or a 14-year. You don't need an Oban or an Abalor. Just use something simple. I like monkey shoulder.
You've got an interesting story about why it's called monkey shoulder.
Now, this is a blended whiskey. So this is a couple of different whiskeys from different barrels that were blended together.
As we learned in the whiskey episode, that's so that they can even out the flavor profile and have a consistent product
Right.
over time.
Whereas your single malts, different years are going to taste differently. So the reason they call it monkey shoulder, it's from the old men on the island who had retired and were bent over like this because of years
From
of digging
shoveling
the
peat.
Oh, wow.
So that represents.
That's terrible. I feel bad now.
That's like the coal mines of alcohol.
That's like a chain gang, the whiskey,
I believe in their country they looked at it, it was almost a sign of respect, as in they worked that hard for their family and for that product. So
Oh, I'd kiss the ring.
once again, 3/4.
Can I take a whiff of this?
Yeah, absolutely.
As well?
It's not overpowering for people.
Yeah, it's not nearly as smoky as I thought it would be.
Oh yeah, no, I've had this before.
The thing about monkey shoulder, if you haven't really tried too many scotches or you don't know much about scotch, this is a decent one to start on. It's kind of mid-level as far as flavor profile goes. Won't knock you out.
Doesn't really kick you in the teeth right up front.
But it's not bland either.
Yeah.
Just like all of our drinks. We shake, we're gonna fill our tin with ice, cap it off. We're gonna get our coupe.
Coupe.
Our chilled coupe. Shake this up. Once again, we're gonna double strain it to get all the ice chips out of it.
I gotta be honest. Number one, that does look like blood and sand.
You're afraid of this one.
Yeah, a little bit. It's just gonna be so sweet, and I like the tart, and
Yeah.
I like the bitters.
Yeah.
Number one, aesthetically looking at it, it really does have that blood and sand look to it.
Brian has seen lots of coupe glasses filled with actual blood and sand. So he knows it when he sees it.
And for the garnish, we're simply gonna do an orange swath here. And when you're cutting a swath, you just want that simple layer. You don't want too much pith.
Right.
Because you don't want any bitterness. You're just trying to get the oils out of there.
Do you twist it over it, or
So what you do is you just kind of break it to express it. Oils
you
it
can
out.
see like a dusting?
It's kind of a smaller glass, so you can just kind of mold your swath however you want. You can cut in designs, do a little
Just the
vintage.
subtlest of flavors.
Yeah, it's all art.
Man, the aromatics really transform on this. Okay.
There you go.
So blood and sand. I'm going in expecting a lot
Yeah.
of sweet.
I don't know if you're gonna like that.
This drink is not for everyone. It is very interesting and worth trying at least once.
So the where am I getting the bitter notes from? Maybe I'm confusing some of that cherry liqueur in there.
Part of it comes from the antica and this particular sweet vermouth.
Okay, that's what
Oh,
it is.
right.
It's the vermouth. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It goes down very, very easy. Now I understand why there's so much sweet in there. I think that vermouth really does take you on a sideways journey. The sugar definitely offsets the vermouth, and some of the robust. If you drink monkey shoulder straight, it's going to be a bit of a barrier for a lot of people. This is going to ease you into that
It
territory.
just kind of dulls that edge, and it's like you can still drink the scotch, but it's prettying it up a little bit
and you can
for
still pick up the Scotch notes in there, the flavors in there. It's very much a cocktail. It's very smooth. I like it. It feels
Yeah.
flatter than I thought it would. I thought
Okay.
it would be cloyingly sweet, but
like
it's
candy.
not at all.
It's like
Yeah.
drinking liquid
no,
candy.
it's definitely not.
Okay, so we've got 3/4 of OJ, we've got 3/4 of the cherry herring, 3/4 of sweet vermouth, and then 3/4 of scotch. That's easy.
That's dead simple.
That is so easy.
It's weird to say this, but just rubbing the outside of an orange on there actually matters. It shapes the profile. It was good.
Oils can make or break a drink. It just depends on what's in it. But once again, I will stress on a drink like this, you want good vermouth, you want the good cherry liqueur. There are other cherry liqueurs that you could depend on. Screwing this drink up is easy, but making it well is also easy.
Right on, dude. All right, well, I'm gonna steal this thing. And we're done.
I am surprised.
I'm gonna go on the beach and slice my veins, and then there'll be blood on the sand.
That's a dark note for it. He's in a weird spot right now.
It's fine.
We're in the center of Texas. There's no beach.
Still rocking the Audible?
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
What are you listening to?
Currently, I am listening to something really uplifting.
on.
Slaughterhouse 5 by Kurt Vonnegut.
It's great.
A nice kind of absurdist anti-war book.
I don't even know that I want to describe what's great about Slaughterhouse 5 for fear of spoiling.
Don't spoil it because I just started it.
Oh, so you don't even know?
No.
Oh, this is great.
I know it's something I'm supposed to have read, but I'm really enjoying it so far. Just got into it like last night.
Okay. If anybody at home doesn't know, we are tremendous fans of Audible. Audible makes it possible for you to do all the things that you say you're gonna get around to doing, but you will never do it, right? You're not gonna read 20 to 30 books a year. I'm sorry, unless you're a reading guy.
One of those reading guys?
Reading eyes.
I'm not that guy. That's not me.
But for me, when I'm driving, when I'm doing the dishes, any moment of minutia, when I'm walking the dog, I went from reading maybe 2 or 3 books a year to 20 to 40 nonfiction and fiction books every single year.
That is incredible. It's amazing how much time you find to listen to these books when you're driving somewhere in Austin traffic.
And it's especially a good time right now because everybody's making New Year's resolutions. You know, you say you're gonna read a whole bunch of books and do self-improvement stuff. You're not gonna do it. Everyone's a liar. This is a way you can actually do it. It's painless and easy, and you're gonna learn stuff. You can read books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, which was mind-blowing and fundamental. In fact, Bryce is behind the camera right now.
You've tried to get me to read it like 4 times.
I gave him like an hour-long lecture on that stuff, and it's all because of Audible.
I believe it. Go to audible.com/rogue, or you can now text the word rogue to 500-500. You'll get a free book and a free 30-day trial.
Yeah, dude, that's ROGUE. Why does everybody have a hard time? Do you write the word rouge? Have you ever?
Never. No, not
You're a
one
liar.
time. No.
I've done it. You've done it. The whole world's done it.
In fact, when we started doing this show, I said, everybody's gonna misspell it rouge, man.
I said no. Everybody knows how to spell rogue.
No.
Audible.com/rogue.
Yes. Mission Impossible, Rouge Nation. Remember that one? That's not on Audible.
Rouge 1, a Star Wars story.
Rouge 1! That's what it is. Rouge 1. Star Wars story.
Moulin Rogue was a great movie.
Moulin Rogue.
Let's get away from vegetables. Grassy, natural. We'll do grassy. We'll do grassy. Okay. Earthy. Damn it. Earthy.
Voltron.
Earthy.
3 to Bema.
That's it.
Yeah.